welcome back for another evening of basketball here at Barren County Gymnasium. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo with BCHS Live. Tonight's matchup is between the Barren County Trojanettes and the Butler County Lady-Bears. We saw the Barren County Trojanettes defeat the Cumberland County Lady Panthers last night 72-19, and the Butler County Lady-Bears fell short to the Adair County Lady Indians last night 56-58. So this will be an exciting matchup that you don't want to miss. Tonight's commentators are Robert Bauer and Jay Turner from Nash Icon 103.7 and the statistician Caleb Spillman. Tune in for the rest of this game here at BCHS Live. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo.
Or BMS. Is this how much high school
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outlets of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air. Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements, up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at Barren School.
Hello, Barren County.
Thanks, but I think I heard that.
Heading into the second year of an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look with an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication, working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
EPB Radio 12.
Visiting team on the scoreboard, the Butler County Lady-Bears. And the home team on the scoreboard, your very own Barren County Trojanettes. And now introducing the starters for the Lady-Bears. Starting at one guard, number 3, Ashley Thacker. Starting at one guard, number 5, Maddie Cardwell. Starting at one guard, number 10, J.C. Ward. Starting at one forward, number 24, Cassidy Grant. And starting at forward, number 25, Maddie Murphy. Butler County is coached by Brian Bibbins. And now introducing the starters for your very own Barren County Trojanettes. Starting at one guard, 5'6" sophomore, number 11, Elizabeth Bertram. Starting at one guard, a 5'8" junior, number 4, Valerie Pettigo. Starting at one guard, a 5'8" junior, number 22, Bailey Pettigo. Starting at one guard, a 5'6" senior, number 2, Hadley Hammer. And starting at forward, a 5'11" junior, number 25, Jalen Bush. The Trojanettes are coached by assistant coaches Abby Barren and Scott Chapman. Trojanette head coach is Michael Lindsay. Your officials for tonight's game, Jamie and Bailey, Mike Berry, and Evan Ray.
Sponsor is Barren County Sheriff Kent Kane. Trojanettes in black tonight and Lady-Bears in white with blue numbers. And the Trojanettes will handle the basketball off the tip as Mallory Pettigo will set things up against the zone defense by Butler County. Right side, backdoor pass coming to Bertram down under and missed the shot, hit the bottom of the backboard. I'm not sure if anybody got a hand on it or not, but didn't pan out that time. Usually it's pretty effective. Cardwell's got it, crossover dribble. The ball skips off the hand of Thacker, but she brings it back out. Right side, it comes to Murphy. And back around to the left side, it comes to Cardwell. Cardwell drives toward the hoop. Shot blocked out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Lady-Bears. And it'll be Graham to toss it in. Comes inside there to Murphy over in the lane. Shot goes up and in for Cardwell. And Butler County will get the first 2 points of the ball game. 7:10 to go here in the first. And there's a pass sailing over the head of Bush and out of bounds.
That's where we want to start the first minute. Our go-to opening game play probably was a little scouted, more so than it usually is, since they were here watching yesterday and didn't get that and then turned it over after giving up a bucket.
Cardwell sends it right side over to Ward. Back out front it comes to Graham. Over the left side now to Murphy. Excuse me. Goes in the middle there to Ward. Ward turns and throws it back out to Murphy. Murphy spinning against Mallory, against that's Bailey Pettigo. Shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady-Bears. 6:44 to play here in the opening quarter. 2-0 Butler County.
Would you say there was about 50 fouls called in that first game?
There were quite a few. Yeah.
Well, probably we were a little late getting started.
We were last night, too. I mean, had a lot of fouls in that game. And probably even a foul there. Pass picked off. Hammer's got it for the Trojanettes. Goes to the hoop, puts it up. Good, and a foul.
Didn't take a straight line angle, actually. Veered out just a little bit.
Hammer's got it for the Trojanettes.
To catch up,
goes to the hoop,
went
puts it up.
Through them to the bucket and had enough on it to get it up over and roll through the net.
Foul on Thacker. That is her first. Lady-Bears' first team foul. Free throw by Hammer is good. 3-point play the old-fashioned way for the Trojanettes, and they'll set up a full-court pressure here as it's Murphy giving it off now to Ward. Back to Murphy, still in the backcourt. Gets it across the line. Now in a trap, looking, and gets it through to Ward. Dumps it off underneath. Shot put up and in by Thacker.
Didn't see that last night with Cumberland County. They did not even get it past half court with that press.
Bertram, a baseline shot will not go. Rebound to Murphy. Murphy averages 11 rebounds a game for Butler County. Here comes Cardwell with it. And now stops and gives it off to Murphy. Takes it right down the lane. Shot blocked. Got a foul here, though, against the Trojanettes. And it'll be on Hadley Hammer. That is her first, and Barren County's first of the ball game. Murphy, a 68% free throw shooter at the line for 2. First one is on the way and is good.
Decent two-man game there. She left it and then went right down the middle of the lane, got it back. to draw the foul. They've got a couple of decent players.
They do. Murphy's second shot also good.
It's not going to be a 51-point win if we're able to win tonight, but still, talent level is still much different.
Yep, 6-3, Butler County leads it. They stay zone. Bailey Pettigo down low. Here's a shot by Bertram. Good. About 5 feet away from the basket. 6-5, Butler County. 5:43 to play here in the first.
Didn't like how he looked against the press. He drops back in a straight man half court.
Cardwell with it, working back and forth. Goes left side over to Ward. Sends it out now to Graham. Graham bounce pass over the right side now to Murphy. Now Murphy picks up her dribble. Ball batted away by Bailey Pettigo, or Mallory Pettigo, and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Bears. Out on the side across the way as Graham will toss it in. Lobs it down in there to Murphy. Double team, puts up the shot. It won't go. Rebound taken by Bailey Pettigo. Lead pass up court comes to Hammer, and across it goes to Bertram, but it's picked off in there. And a turnover by Barren. Back the other way. Lady Bears have it, trapped at midcourt, and going to get a timeout. Cardwell was sandwiched between the midcourt line and the sideline here and was double teamed. Timeout with 5:10 to go. Coca-Cola timeout. Open a Coke and enjoy the game.
She picked it up in the worst spot. She got it across half court and picked it up right there across the timeline and couldn't reverse it. Coach quickly called the timeout, even though she was able to get rid of it right after he did.
I want to remind you, you're invited to meet and greet the 77-78 Trojanettes. 40 years ago, they were the Region 4 champs, went all the way to the state semifinals. They'll be here on Friday, January the 19th, in between games at Barren County High. 40-year reunion. Barren County Alumni Association sponsoring this event. Lady Bears with a basketball as Cardwell will set it up. Only one senior, and that's Murphy on this Butler County team. They send it out front now to Graham over the right side. Back out front around the perimeter. They go left to Cardwell. Cardwell wants to drive. Bertram cuts her off, and she loses it out of bounds.
Elizabeth able to get in front of her, put a little pressure on her, body her up a little bit, and cause her to turn it over. Their offense is a little more crisp, too. They've ran it through a couple of times, and we've played solid defense, even though they still have a 1-point lead.
Yep. 4:45 to go, first quarter. In the corners, Bush bounces back out to Bailey Pettigo, out to Mallory Pettigo, the right side. Crossover move. Back to Bailey Pettigo. Wanted to shoot that three. Moves in, dumps it underneath to Bertram. Is blocked. It's fouled, and that's going to be on Murphy.
It's a 1-3-1 that Butler County set up in that time. It took us a second to figure out where we needed to be, but found the middle still.
Actually, they put the foul on Thacker. Number 2 on Thacker now. Second team foul on Butler County in the ball game. And here's Elizabeth Bertram's free throw. No good. And substitution for Butler County is Hannah Cheney, a 5'4" sophomore, averages 6 points and 5 rebounds. Mackenzie England, a 6'1" junior, will check in for Jalen Bush for the Trojanettes. Bertram, second toss on the way, and it bounces high and in and out. England tried to go back up with it, and it's going to be fouled. It's on 24, and that's Graham. Her first, team's third.
That's her first, team third.
So Mackenzie England at the line, averaging 3.5 points a game. Shot on the way, good. Nothing but net. And now we're tied at 6 with 4.5 minutes to go here in the first. England fires it up, hits again. 7-6, Trojanettes take the lead. 4:28 to play here in the first quarter. Cardwell with a basketball for Butler County. Sends it off the left side to Ward. Ward in the middle is Graham. Bounces over to Murphy on the right wing. Murphy trying to penetrate. Goes into the lane. Spins. Goes up with a one-hand shot. Won't go. Batted around, and Hammer comes out of there with it to try to reach in on her. She gets rid of it to Mallory Pettigo. Over across it goes to Bailey Pettigo. Bailey Pettigo driving, going all the way to the hoop and lays it in.
Butler County had 3 back, and she just dribbled around all 3 of them to the left-hand side of the hoop.
9-6 Trojanettes with a 3-point lead. 3:53 to play here in the first. Lady Bears with the basketball. Right side is Ward. Coming out to get it now is Graham. Graham dribbles left side. And it's stolen away by Bailey Pettigo. Got a 2-on-1 break. Bailey across to Hammer. Turns, bounces back out. And Mallory Pettigo with a jumper good from the free throw line.
Ended up with a 15-foot jumper on a 2-on-1 break. Not ideal, but she made a tough shot.
11-6, Trojanettes. 3:23 to play, first quarter. Working with it to the left side is Cardwell. Has to reverse it back out. And almost a bad pass. Murphy caught it, though. Now working with it is Ward. Now here's a three by Cardwell. It's no good. Rebound, England. Threw it away. Too much on that one. Try to go to midcourt to Mallory Pettigo. Too much behind that one.
Tried to lead her, but she had to turn her body all the way around because she was expecting just to catch it and then take off with it instead of get it on the run.
11-6, Trojanettes. 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. It's Cardwell with it. Hands it off out there to Murphy. Now Murphy back to Cardwell. Over the right side now is Ward for three. Good.
High arching three over McKenzie.
She only averages 2.5 points a game, so she's got her average and then a little more. Shot baseline is an air ball by Bailey Pettigo. Bertram's got it. Fires it up 17 left. Got it.
Basket, Bertram.
Elizabeth Bertram with her second field goal. 13-9 as Carly Delk and Jalynn Bush are going to check into the next whistle for Coach Piper Lindsay. Cardwell working left against Bertram. Reverses it back right. Sends it off to Ward. Ward now working around right side of the perimeter. And ball's knocked loose. Picked up. England's got it. Gets rid of the basketball off to Bailey Pettigo. Across diagonally under to a Hammer, and she lays it in.
Made the right decision. Had really two options. She made the diagonal for the easy right-handed layup for Hadley.
15-9. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. Ward with the basketball out front for Butler County. Picks up her dribble. Has to go to Murphy on the right side. Fakes. Goes against Bailey Pettigo. Throws up the shot. It's no good. Hammer claims the board. Lead pass up to Bertram. Bertram has to go chase it down. Goes to the basket. Shot it over the rim with the left hand. Put back up. No good by Bailey Pettigo. And the ball knocked out of bounds by the Trojanettes.
There's where we got to use the right hand. That's what I was kind of joking about last night when we had all those breakaway layups that we need to practice with our offhand because we're going to have to use it when it matters. And we missed it there. A host of substitutions for everybody.
Carly Delk, 5'9" sophomore, averaging 6.4 points a game, checks in. Eve Jackson, a 5'9" sophomore, averaging 7.5. Jalynn Bush is back in the game. And so right now we've got England, Delk, Mallory Pettigo, Bush, and Jackson on the floor for the Trojanettes. Here's Ward with it on the left wing. Ward dribbles across the key. Now Cardwell steps over, shoots the three. It's good again.
Same spot.
But that was Cardwell that time. So Ward hit the other three. Long pass down to Jackson. Baseline shot rims out, but Delk. Ball's tipped out. Jackson chases it down. Hands it back off to Mallory Pettigo. Now to Delk. Back to Mallory, and she'll back out and set it up with a minute to play here in the first quarter. Trojanettes 15, Butler County 12. Left side is Delk. And a bad pass picked up by Murphy. Tried to go down low to Bush. And now Murphy stops. Top of the key. Left side Ward. Now hands it back off to Murphy. 45 seconds to play in the quarter. Takes it off the right side. Illegal screen. And it will be on number 4. And that is Hannah Cheney. Her first, team's fourth.
Hannah Cheney, that's her first, team fourth.
Lady Bears have a new player in the game. Andrea DeWeese, a 5'2" freshman wearing number 1. Bailey Pettigo's back in for the Trojanettes with 42 seconds to go, and Barren County up 3, 15-12. Right side is Eve Jackson. Jackson in the middle. Bush dumps it down to England, and she puts it up and rolls it in.
That's where our size is an advantage there. She found a high-low action, and McKenzie kept it up. Defense couldn't stop it.
17-12, Barren County, 21 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Here's Ward with it. Out front now, they give it to Cheney. Cheney goes over to Cardwell. Cardwell down low. Murphy throws up the shot over the rim, and England grabs it, sends it up court to Jackson, fires it off to Bertram underneath, lays it up and in.
The hardest part about that was Eve having to catch it about half court in transition.
That'll do it for the first quarter, and Barren County leads it 19-12 over Butler County. We'll come back with the second quarter after this timeout. You're following Trojanet
Games tomorrow, 12
And after a great first quarter by both teams this evening, the score is currently 19-12, Trojanettes. Tune in here for the rest of the game on BCHS Live. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo.
Bears versus the Cumberland County Lady Panthers.
Football fan now. Brag about it to all your friends. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer.
Trojanettes 19, Butler County 12 as we start the second period. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here courtside from Barren County High. As Butler County handles a basketball, they work it inside. Here's a spin move, a shot no good. Rebound Bailey Pettigo for the Trojanettes. Long diagonal pass off to England in the lane. And now gives it to Jackson, shovels it back off to Bailey Pettigo to set it up. Lady Bears in a 2-3 zone defensively. Jackson left wing. Sends it into traffic to England. Saves it in bounds. Jackson's got it back. Cross-court pass. Here's an 18-footer by Bertram. It's good. That's her 8th point of the game, and it's 21-12. Cardwell with it out front for Butler County. Sends it off the right side over to Ward. Ward can't drive. She's cut off by England. Sends it back out front now to DeWeese, who's in the game. Here's Ward on the right wing. Knocked down a three a little bit ago. Murphy's got it out top now. Wants to hand it back off to Cardwell. Now Cardwell reset the offense against Elizabeth Bertram. Left side it comes to Murphy. Murphy out top now to Cheney. Right side it goes to DeWeese. Back to Cheney. Right of the lane. Spinning in traffic. Has it knocked loose. Jackson comes up with the basketball. Gives it off now to Bailey Pettigo. Down it goes to Bertram. Bertram fires up the shot. It won't go. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch by the Trojanettes.
Reiterating the Lady Bear lineup, number 24.
Back in for Butler County's Cassidy Graham. Murphy's going to take a seat with 6:42 to play here in the first half. Barren County with their largest lead at 9, 21-12. As Cardwell will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Cardwell on the dribble against Bertram. Picks up her dribble. And we got a whistle. And a foul here going to be called against Bailey Pettigo. First on the Pettigo, second on the Trojanettes.
For Pettigo.
So it's Butler County's basketball. And that one's going to go over the head. Is tipped by Cardwell. Chases down the loose ball. Bertram couldn't get to it. Should have been over and back?
No, it wasn't over and back because Elizabeth actually touched it
She
first.
touched it first before. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But Elizabeth was kind of got caught up.
Yeah, she couldn't get to the basketball.
And she got caught up looking at the official, trying to wonder why it wasn't over in the back. But when she touched it, that kind of wiped away the call.
Right. Butler County, 6:19 to go here in the first half. Cardwell against Hammer. Works it to the left side. Lost the handle. Had to go chase it down. Now goes in the corner to Graham. Graham circles it out. Now gets the left elbow. Gives it off to Cardwell. Cardwell spinning. Forces up the shot. It's no good. Rebound to Hammer. Hadley's had 4 or 5 rebounds here in the first half.
Take it half.
Here's Bailey Pettigo. Cut off down low. Has to throw it back out to Mallory Pettigo to set it up.
Seen zone almost the whole game.
Cross-court pass. Here's Bailey Pettigo going to the basket. Flips it up and in. A little floater.
Had the defense shifted to the right side. We threw it back to the left. Had to beat the one person over there with the ball fake she did with the left hand. Up and in.
23-12. Trojanettes. 5.5 minutes to go here in the second. Cardwell has it for Butler County. Works against Hammer. And going to get it is Graham. Graham around the top of the horn. Now throws up the shot. Missed everything, and it's going to go out of bounds. Murphy checking back in to the Butler County lineup, replacing Cardwell.
Offensively, they're a lot different team when Murphy isn't in there. She's had a ton of looks at it, but hasn't been able to knock a lot down. And that's why we have a 11-point lead.
Yeah. Here's Bailey Pettigo back out to Mallory Pettigo. Swings it right over to Hammer. Cross-court pass comes back to Bailey Pettigo. Out to Mallory Pettigo. Now to Hammer on the right wing. Back over to Bailey Pettigo. Now Mallory Pettigo fakes the three, top of the key. Sends it back off to Bailey. She'll circle it out. Right side it goes to Hammer. And it's taken away. Tried to bounce it down low, and Cheney just stepped in and took it away. Here is Graham out between the circles. Right side over to DeWeese. And here's a shot, 18-footer, no good. That was by Dixie Garnier, who's in the game now. Long pass down to Delk, lays it up, missed the shot. But rebounded by Bailey Pettigo. Here's Hammer from 15, no. Delk, another offensive board, lost it, got it back though, put it up, and what do we got here?
I think you're going to have a clear out on Carly, yeah.
Going to be her first and Barren County's third of the half. It was at the fourth team foul on 2-3.
That's her first team foul.
Fourth team foul. I missed one somewhere. 4:23 to go here in the first half. It's 23-12. Barren, DeWeese, bounce pass over to Murphy on the right side. Give it out now to Cheney. And back over the left wing. They dump it back down inside. Here's a shot put up and in and out. Jalynn Bush hands it off to Bailey Pettigo for the Trojanettes down the right side.
Clear out. There you go.
Now gives it out to Hammer. Over it goes to Mallory Pettigo on the wing. Back to Hammer. Over it goes to Bailey Pettigo on the right wing now. Against this 2-3 zone by Butler County. A three, but Mallory Pettigo knocks the bottom out of it.
That's what we got to have to keep Butler County from really packing in that 2-3 zone towards the lane, which is what they were starting to do. Nice recognition of that and knocking down the three.
First People's Bank three-point shot of the ball game. People's Bank in Glasgow working for you. Here's a steal by Carly Delk. Delk breaks to the middle. Holds up now. Bounces behind her to Hammer. Now Mallory Pettigo. Another jumper from 17 won't go this time. Lady-Bears back the other way. DeWeese will bounce it off to Murphy. Murphy crossover move, spins, almost stolen away by Hammer, and they give it off on the right baseline. Shot is no good. Rebound to Bailey Pettigo for Barren. 26-12 Trojanettes. 3:10 to play here in the first half. Butler County has not scored here in the second quarter. Barren has scored 7. 3 minutes to play. Bush in the right corner. Ball is going to be tipped into the back court. Hammer was going for it there, and then they're going to call it off the hand of Garnier and out of bounds. So Mackenzie England and Eve Jackson back in the Trojanette lineup to go with Jalynn Bush, Bailey Pettigo, and Mallory Pettigo.
I think if the official...
Actually, we had, well, let's see. Oh, okay, Bertram's on the floor now. So we had 6 on the floor there for a moment.
Sorry, if the official had been a little bit quicker, I think he could have gotten in front of Hadley and seen that she just checked that girl out to keep her from getting to the basketball. Another soccer move that she pulled there.
Cross-court pass, Bailey Pettigo out of the wing, and now they whip it around the perimeter. Here's a pass down low to Jackson across the lane, and in a lot of traffic, Butler County comes up with a basketball. There's just too many people in the lane there.
You're passing up one shot of equal distance with as much defense for another one just the same.
And Graham over to Murphy for 3. It is coming off the back iron. England rebound, outlet pass. Mallory Pettigo breaks to the middle, sends it off to Bailey Pettigo. Across in the corner, here's a 3. It is an air ball by Bertram. Ball tapped around. Murphy grabs it for Butler County. And got mixed up at midcourt with Bertram. It's going to be over and back. Now lost the handle there, and the ball tipped back into the back court. Yeah, and Butler County coach is disagreeing with the call.
Yeah, Elizabeth did tip it in the back court. It was a matter of where it was caught and possessed. I think he's got an argument.
So anyway, it's Barren County's basketball. Minute 50 to go here in the first half. And the right side it goes to Hammer. Back out now to Mallory Pettigo, driving into crowd, and shots blocked in there. But coming back up with is Mallory Pettigo, and she's going to be fouled by Graham.
Way to not give up. Good job, Mal.
It's her second, team's 5th.
Zone number 24, Cassidy Graham. That's her second.
Going to put Mallory Pettigo at the free throw line. 66.5% free throw shooter. He's knocked down a 3 and a 2 here in the first half. Shot goes up good. Barren is 4 of 6 from the line here in the first half. Minute 38 to go. Butler County still has not scored here in the second. Second shot good for Mallory Pettigo. 28-12 Trojanettes.
They're 0 of 7. They've gotten some shots, gotten some decent looks, but they had a hard time finding anything to go through.
And driving with it, going down low, is Ward. Going to call her for steps.
Picked it up, had nowhere to go, and was leaning forward, lost her balance, walked with it.
28-12, a minute 25 left before halftime. Mallory Pettigo across the midcourt stripe for the Trojanettes. Now she'll get rid of it over to Hammer on the right side. Hammer will dribble out. Eve Jackson sends it left side over to Mallory Pettigo. Now she puts down the dribble, comes back out front with it with a minute 5 remaining. 2-3 zone by the Lady-Bears of Butler County. In the middle, here's Bertram. Putting down the dribble, backing it out, giving it to Mallory Pettigo for 3. No good. England puts it back up. No. Again, good.
Good job recognizing, and I guess it's a design of the play that McKenzie's always on that weak side. That's where 90% of your rebounds are going to come when you miss a shot.
30-12. The three-pointer is an air ball and taken by Mallory Pettigo. Long pass down the floor to Bertram. Bertram slides under, puts it up and in over Murphy. 10 points for Elizabeth Bertram, 32-12 with 25 seconds to play here in the first half. And a steal by Bertram. Jumped in front of the passing lane. Long looping pass down to Mallory Pettigo with 17 seconds. So pull it back out, hold it for 1. 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Left side is Bertram. 7 seconds. Right side, Hammer. Diagonal pass, Bertram, whistle. Illegal screen call.
He was on the other side of the floor.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, there's been a couple just illegal screens that were just kind of a bump that I thought could have easily left go.
2 seconds, 1. Time will run out here in the first half. Trojanettes hold Butler County scoreless in the second quarter, and they scored 13 in the second period to take a 20-point lead here at the break. It's Barren County 32, Butler County 12. We'll come back with the Zaxby's halftime report in a moment as you're following the Trojanette Classic on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry, everyone. Please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
Hello and welcome back for your halftime show here on BCHS Live. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo. Looking at the first half of this game, currently the score is 32-12, Trojanettes leading over Butler County. Butler County did not score the second quarter, which is something you definitely want to see as a Trojanette coach for Coach Lindsay. Looking at our top scorers for Barren County, we had Elizabeth Bertram with 10 points. Mallory Pettigo with 7. Hadley Hammer with 5. Mackenzie England with 6. And Bailey Pettigo with 4. For the scores for Butler County, we only had four scores for Butler County. Number 5, Maddie Cardwell with 5 points. Excuse me. J.C. Ward, number 10, with 3 points. And Ashley Thacker and Maddie Murphy both with 2 points apiece in their first quarter. It's been an interesting first half, so you definitely don't want to miss out on the second half of this game. And then check in tomorrow at noon here as the Trojanettes take on their third opponent in the Trojanette Classic. I'm your host, Emily Pettigo. Thanks for joining.
Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto, everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has an all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday from within Barren County High School, or check out our website at barrenschools.com/BMN. From all of us to you, we thank you for your support of all things BCHS.
You're watching BCHS Live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. BCHS Live is a student-led live online video production program started in 2015 by 4 BCHS freshmen. The BCHS Live program is here to showcase everything going on at BCHS, from athletics to special events and opportunities to ceremonies and celebrations. The BCHS Live program is here to show everyone in our community what BCHS is all about, and with 3 major online outputs of our broadcasts, we truly live up to our motto: everything BCHS, anywhere you want it.
Good morning. No, that's 220. Good morning. No, that's 2 extra. Good.
Sorry everyone, please excuse Aaron while he prepares to tell the latest BCHS news live on the air.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello, Barren.
Yes, you heard right. You can hear the latest news and announcements and up-to-date music live on the air 24/7 on 88.7 FM Trojan Radio or online at barrenschools.com.
Hello, Barren County. You can hear the latest going on here at BCHS on 88.7 FM every morning at 7:15 and every afternoon at 3 p.m.
Thanks, Aaron, but I think I had that one covered.
The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store is the #1 place to find any and all things BCHS, with a wide selection of clothes including hoodies, t-shirts, long-sleeve shirts, and polos, to everyday items including pens, pencils, notebooks, and stickers, to jewelry including earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and wristbands. So stop by the Trojan Thread Store any weekday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. or during any home varsity basketball game. The Trojan Thread School Spirit Store, keeping Barren County in style.
Heading into the second year from an approximate 12-year hiatus, the Trojan Times has a
girls 170-46. Pretty dramatic turnaround over Caverna that they've had this year. They actually rated in the top 10 in one of the polls.
Yeah, prep poll. Yep. Trojanettes basketball as we start the third quarter. This third quarter is sponsored by A.F. Crow and Son Funeral Home, reminding everyone, please don't text and drive. Hammer with it on the right wing. In the corner is Bertram. Bertram dribbles it back out to Hammer. Maybe got fouled over there in the corner as they started Thacker in the second half for the Butler County Lady-Bears, who got in foul trouble early. Trojanettes working around the perimeter. Here's Bailey Pettigo. Slices her way between 2 players. Puts it up no good, but a foul is called.
Back against a 1-3-1 zone from Butler County.
Graham picks up her 3rd personal. That's the first on Butler County in the second half. First one's good for Bailey Pettigo. Been shooting at 43% from the foul line. She got that one and got them both.
That'll help up it a little bit.
Yes, that'll bring it up a little. 34-12, Trojanettes extend the lead. I'm not sure the last time Butler County got a bucket. We need to go back to the first quarter, actually. Sometime
158.
158 left in the first quarter. Wow. And Butler County's Murphy working it down inside. Shot is no good. Put back up, blocked. And again, it's thrown back up, no good. And Barren County gets the rebound. They tie it up, and it's going to go back to Butler County.
Those were two decent looks. You couldn't get much closer from Butler County. The second one was really pretty open.
And now what we got?
Hold on the inbounds. I think they're going to get Mallory. No, actually.
Bailey?
Bailey, yes.
Her second.
That's her second.
Team's first of the second half. So it is Butler County's basketball as it comes out to Cardwell. Cardwell picks up her dribble, bounces it in there to Graham. Now to Murphy, right side of the free throw line. Jumper's good. The first field goal of the ball game, and the first field goal since the first quarter. 34-14, Barren. Here is Bertram, left of the lane, over to Mallory Pettigo. Works her way right down the lane, banks it in off the window.
Jeff fighting her way through traffic. We'll round it up just to make it an even number. It was 9 minutes in between buckets, going from the first period to just a minute into the third period for Butler County.
Mallory Pettigo with 9 points in the basketball game. It's 36-14. 6:18 to go in the third. Cardwell wants to drive against Bertram. Shot blocked by Bertram in the hands of Mallory Pettigo. Races down the floor, sends it down to Bailey Pettigo. Underneath, puts it up and in.
Butler County having a hard time getting back, and we're beating them with the pass instead of the dribble.
38-14. 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. As Murphy has it, launches a three that is no good. Rebound to Mallory Pettigo. In the middle, here's Bertram. Pull up, 14-footer straight away, in and out, and batted out. Bertram chases it down, giving it back out now to Mallory Pettigo. Here's Hammer on the left side. Back out to Mallory Pettigo. 5:34 to go here in the third. Barren up by 24. Jalynn Bush in the corner. And ball gets away. Mallory Pettigo chased it down almost to midcourt. Bailey Pettigo in the corner to Hammer. Back to Bailey Pettigo. Hammer bounces back out to Bailey. Now over to Mallory. Right side corner is Bush. Lobs it in there to Bailey Pettigo. Here's Hammer. Back to Bailey Pettigo. Fakes, drives to the basket, lays it up and in.
Excellent move. That possession started with a 3-on-1, and we had to settle for a 15-footer. Elizabeth got the rebound, pulled it out. We used clock and ran it nicely against the 1-3-1 still again.
40-14. Here's a long three by Graham, and she banked it in.
3-point basket, Graham.
Just right side of the circle.
When you're not shooting very well, sometimes you just got to get lucky to get it to go in. That one was a lot of luck. Fading away, throwing it off the backboard.
40-17. Bailey Pettigo, high arching three. Rims no good. Graham with a rebound for Butler County. Lost the handle, picks it up, gives it to Murphy. Murphy, crossover move, stops and shovels it back off to Cardwell. Cardwell now bounces off to Murphy. She'll bring it around the screen. Now top of the key. Works it left, spins, gets rid of it over the right side of Graham. Graham heads into the lane. Had it stripped loose, picked back up by Cardwell. Throws up the shot, no good. Taken in there by Bailey Pettigo. Long pass down to Bertram. Lays it up and in with the right hand.
Great pass.
First two for Elizabeth Bertram here in the third quarter. And going to get Mackenzie England in the game here in the second half for the Trojanettes for Jalynn Bush. And let's see, Cheney will return for Butler County with 4:05 to go here in the third quarter. Barren County 42, Butler County 17. And Cardwell will bring it up for the Lady-Bears. Sends it off in the left corner. Is Ward, who's back in the game. And tried to save it, and they went into the Butler County bench, threw it too long. Turnover by the Lady-Bears. 3:50 to play here in the third. Barren County 42, Butler County 17. Mallory Pettigo over to Hadley Hammer, down in the corner to Bailey Pettigo on the right-hand side. Here's Mallory, fakes the shot, and that pass deflected, but caught by Bertram. Got a whistle. What we got? 3 seconds in the lane.
Yep. I think that was on Mackenzie. Had an opening there. We could have drove down the lane, but we preferred the baseline on the left-hand side.
Here's Murphy with the basketball for Butler County. Giving it out now to Cardwell for the three. That's her second one of the game.
They're just kind of catching and launching right now is what Butler County's doing.
42-20 across the lane. Bertram. Back out now to Mallory Pettigo. Now Hammer with it. Back to Mallory Pettigo. Dribbles left. In the corner, Bertram with a three-pointer. In and out. Rebound taken by Cheney for Butler County. Here comes Murphy down the right side. Murphy heads down, puts up the shot. It's blocked. Try to get her on rebound. Taken in there by Cheney. Puts it up, no good. And batted loose, out of bounds. It's going to go back to Butler County underneath. With 2:56 to go here in the third. Barren up by 22, 42-20. Ward will toss it in. Ward looking, gets in the corner to Cardwell. Cardwell has it blocked, and now loose ball on the floor, picked up by Murphy, trying to go up against Hammer, and Hadley fouls her. It's her second, team's second of the half.
Fouls on number 2, Hadley Hammer. That's her second, team second.
Ironically, Butler County has 10 field goal attempts this quarter. 7 of those 10 have been point-blank, 2-foot and in shots, but the only 3 that they've made have been 15-foot and out.
Yeah. Murphy misses the first of 2. She hit 2 for 2 back in the first quarter. Only 1 field goal tonight. Murphy averages 17 points a game. This second shot is good. He gives her 5 points. 42-21. Barren up by 21 with 2:46 to go in the third quarter. Mallory Pettigo straight away over to Hammer. Back to Mallory. Swings it right side over to Bertram. Fires it in there to Bailey Pettigo. Goes to the basket. Puts it up, no good. Rebound is by Bailey Pettigo. Throws it back up over Murphy. It is no good. And Bailey Pettigo came over the back of Murphy for the rebound. And that's going to be her third, team's third of the second half.
Team third.
And Murphy will bring it up for Butler County with 2:27 to play here in the third quarter. 42-21. Murphy trying to get the screen out top. Leaves it with Ward. In there they give it to, well, let's see what we're going to have here.
3 seconds
in the lane.
The third time I think they've called that tonight.
Jalynn Bush returning to the Trojanette lineup. Barren County's Mallory Pettigo handling the basketball over to Hammer on the right side. Straight away back to Mallory. They give it to Bush. She'll try a baseline shot. Bounces off. And a rebound taken by Thacker of Butler County. Minute 53 left in the third. Ooh, a collision here, and we'll have a blocker. It's going to be an offensive foul. And Elizabeth Bertram went sliding. Not sure Butler County agreed with it, but so the foul was on. What did they put it on?
I think they put it on. I thought it was on Thacker, but they've got it on the board against Cardwell.
That's her first, team second. Hammer back out to Mallory Pettigo, back over to Hammer. They go down to the corner of the Bush, trying to find England. Is tipped away, and here come the Lady-Bears. On the attack, Murphy throws up the shot. Good, tough shot.
Pulled it from her right hip. We got a runaway.
And underneath, shot no good. Too much on that one as Bertram got too far underneath the backboard. Back the other way, Murphy spins, has it smacked loose by Bertram. Loose ball, and what are we going to have? A jump ball. Possession arrow to the Trojanettes with 1:11 to go in the third quarter.
That little confusion here. We've actually been outscored this quarter, 10-11, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've had a 19-point quarter, 13-point quarter, and now we're all the way down to just a 10-point quarter so far with a minute left.
Yeah. Hammer in the corner to Bertram, left-hand side. Feeds it to Bush, and now underneath to England. She juggled it, but caught it, put it up and in.
Sealed 2 Butler County Bears on her back, and that was the perfect place for Jalynn to put that pass for the high-low.
44-23. 45 seconds to play here in the third. Ward trying to dribble around England. Throws up the shot. It's good. They're going to count it, and a foul. Mackenzie England. That'll be the 4th team foul. First foul on England. And basket by Ward was good. Chance at a 3-point play here. Puts it up. It's no good. And ball caught there by Hammer. Long pass down to Bertram in the left corner. Sends it back out to Mallory Pettigo with 34 seconds to play. Back around left corner to Bertram. Back out around the perimeter. Here's Hammer on the right side. In the corner to Bush. Ooh, dangerous pass, but they go into England, puts it up and in. Had two defenders hanging on her.
Yeah, I think that was a foul there, but she muscled through it. Mackenzie England with a 10-point. We're down to 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Murphy with a basketball for Butler County. Working left side of the lane. Spins into the lane. Flips up the shot. No good. Too strong. Rebound to Bertram. Can't get the shot off in time. That'll do it for the third quarter. And after 3, it's Barren County 46, Butler County 25. We'll come back with the fourth quarter after this break. This is the Trojanette Classic on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Yes, the Johnson.
An all-new look and an all-new approach to bringing you BCHS happenings. We are an entirely student-based publication working more than ever this year to inform you with BCHS happenings. I'm Brennan Crane, Editor-in-Chief, and I can say that we are thrilled to showcase BCHS in a whole new way. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at BC Trojan Times. You won't want to miss this. Go BC!
The Burgundy Media Network, or BMN for short, is a network of Barren County High School's 3 major media outlets: 88.7 FM, Trojan Radio, BCHS Live, and the Trojan Times school newspaper. As a whole, we are determined to provide you with BCHS news, sports, and interest like never before. Check out our weekly newscast broadcasted every Friday.
Fourth quarter underway. Jay Turner with Robert Bowers, 46-25, Barren County. As Butler County has the basketball, here's Ward with it on the left wing. Feeds it in the lane, and Cardwell has a shot blocked by Bertram, taken by Bush, back to Bertram. Bertram pushing it down the floor. Bounce pass off to Bailey Pettigo, uses her body and puts it up and in with the left hand.
Perfect way to execute that there.
48-25.
Let him play through. There hasn't been a whole lot of opportunities for and one. That would have maybe been one if the game was a little closer.
Here's Murphy, left to the lane, spinning in the lane, splits the defenders, throws it up, gets her on rebound and puts it back in.
They've got a couple second chance opportunities this half they didn't have in the first.
And here's Bailey Pettigo driving all the way to the hoop and lays it up and in. Split 2 defenders. And Bailey Pettigo has scored 10 points in the second half, 14 for the ball game.
Bailey's getting really good about finding a way to get to the rim.
Ward for 3, got it from the left wing. And that is her second 3-point shot of the game. They've got 5 3-pointers. Here's a 3 by Bertram, way off the mark. Bush chases down the loose ball, gives it off to Bailey Pettigo, back out to Mallory Pettigo. Right side corners, Bush. Bounces back out to Mallory Pettigo from Bailey Pettigo, back to Bailey. Back to Mallory. Moves in for a 12-footer. It bounces, and comes out. And rebound taken out of there by Thacker. Thacker for Butler County. Ball knocked away by Mallory Pettigo, but there's Cardwell, throws it off the glass, no good. Rebound put back up and a foul. Bailey Pettigo will commit her 4th. Team's 5th of the second half. So with 6:24 to play, that's going to put Butler County's Ashley Thacker at the free throw line. 72% shooter on the year. First one is good. Eve Jackson and Carly Delk will return to the lineup for Coach Piper Lindsay. 50-31.
Number 32,
Aubrey Clark seen her first action tonight for Butler County, 5'8" freshman. And the shot goes up and in for Thacker. 50-32. 6:20 to go. Mallory Pettigo has it out front for Barren. Lady-Bears 2-3 zone. Down to the corners, Bertram, left-hand side. Back out to Mallory Pettigo. Swings it over to Eve Jackson to the right side. Now they're working the middle. Ball tipped away, but got back, flipped up, and no good. Traveling violation on Mallory Pettigo. 6 minutes to go. Be back here tomorrow at 11:45 in the morning as the Trojanettes will take on Adair County on ESPN Radio 1230. Cardwell with it out front against Bertram. Now picks up her dribble, bounces it out now to Cheney. And going to get a foul, and this one will be charged to Carly Delk.
Foul zone number 45.
That's her second, team's sixth. As the ball comes into play, and a shot blocked, tipped out, and Bertram's got it. Leads it over to Delk. She'll, one step too many. Traveling violation gives it back to Butler County.
Do you think she won't?
That's a Euro step there. That don't count.
I thought she just caught it and took a big one.
It was kind of a, I don't know. 3-point shot. Whoa.
They've got 6
Downtown
threes.
Cardwell.
6 threes, and we've got 1.
Yep. Let's keep them kind of in the game. 50-35. 18 points, and here's a 3. No good for Eve Jackson. And here comes Butler County again. Yeah, 18 points behind the arc for Butler County. That's half of their points. And there's a walk, but no whistle. And it comes out of the corner to, that's Aubrey Clark, who checked in the game. Turnover. Bertram pushing it down the floor, going in for the layup is good.
Bertram. Timeout, Trojanettes.
And a timeout by Barren County with 4:46 to go in the ball game. 52-35, Barren County on top.
I know we had it up to a 23-point lead at least. Was it any larger than that?
That was it, I think. Okay. It was 21 at the end of the third quarter. 46-25. Barren had outscored Butler 14-13 in that third quarter. Second quarter is what has been the difference, really, because they held Butler County to no points at all in the second quarter.
Butler County's actually outscored us in the second half. However,
they've hit 4 threes.
10-6 this period. Overall, I think they've been able to outscore us by 3 the half so far.
Butler County's basketball, as Ward will bring it up. And only one senior in this Butler County ball club. They're going to get better. And Dean Murphy, of course.
She hadn't been in there for a little while.
Audrey DeWeese has it stripped loose by Mallory Pettigo. Saves it in bounds. The ball gets knocked away again. Jackson going for the loose ball. And it's going to be a turnover. Couldn't get to it. So it will go back to the Lady Bears with 4:29 to go here in the ball game, and Barren County leading by 17.
I feel like we turned it over. We didn't get a third quarter stat sheet, but I feel like we turned it over a lot more here in the second half too. There were only 5 in the first half.
Right. Andrea DeWeese, a 5'2" freshman. Bad pass as Bertram stepped in front of Ward. Here's Elizabeth, sending it over to Jackson, fakes the 3, bounces it back to Bertram. Out to Mallory Pettigo, and she'll back it out now. Straight away over to Hammer. Down in the corner is Jackson. One dribble, back out to Hammer, and back out around the perimeter. Left side is Bertram. Cross-court pass over to Hammer, fakes the 3, and then had a blocking foul, and it's going to be on Cheney. Her second, team's third of the second half. Barren County's basketball underneath. Bertram will toss it in. Comes out to Mallory Pettigo. Now to Hammer. And pass down to Bush. She puts it up and in. Really, it wasn't intended for her.
That's right. It
was right intended for Elizabeth Bertram. Kind of skipped past her there, and Bush was there at the right time. Just found a hole. 54-35. DeWeese trying to hand it off. Working with it is Ward. Gives it off in a high post to Cheney. Cheney turns. Now looks, double teamed, and Bush just rips it away from her. Here comes Bertram with it, pushing it down the floor. Bertram goes under, puts it up and in.
He was faster than Ward with the basketball. And we'll get a steal. Elizabeth on the inbound, stole it, and put it up and in. That's twice that's happened to us. Bailey did it last night, I think.
Yeah, last night, too.
And then Elizabeth did it tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking down at the score sheet, and all of a sudden we score again. Here's another turnover. Bertram's got it. Behind the back dribble. Taking it on the right side. Lays it up, no good. Rebound taken by Cheney for Butler County. Stolen back by Bertram. And they're going to call it for a double dribble.
Said she smacked it down, picked it up, and then had to dribble it.
And Butler County with 2 new players in the game, 33. And let's see, I don't have a 33 for Butler County. Aubrey Hall, number 15, 5'5" junior.
McClellan.
Carrie McClellan. Okay, she's got. They got her for 43 in the on the roster, so she's 33. 2:42 left to go. Barren County up by 21, 56-35. Stolen by Eve Jackson. Jackson taking it to the basket. Too strong against the glass. Liberty Rice throws it back up, no good. And the rebound taken by the Lady Bears. 2:25 to play. Right side with it is DeWeese. DeWeese, and ball slapped away. Jackson tried to save it in bounds, but it's going to go back to the Lady Bears with 2:17. Carly Delk back in the game. Also Emma Hughes seeing her first action, a 5'4" freshman. As the ball comes in the corner, DeWeese fires a three way off the mark. Almost an air ball, hit the backboard, but that was it. Ball's tipped, and here comes Delk with it. Delk to the basket, throws it up, too strong. Rebound by the Lady Bears. That is Aubrey Hall. Giving it off now to DeWeese with 2 minutes to play here in the game. Barren up by 21, 56-35. Aubrey DeWeese driving, and a shot blocked by Rice, but a foul. And Liberty Rice, first personal, 7 on the Trojanettes. Free throw is good for Audrey DeWeese. 56-36. And this shot goes up, it pops out. And the rebound taken by Emma Hughes. Gets rid of it off to Jackson. Jackson crossover move, goes to the basket, puts it up and in.
Jackson.
That's her first 2 points of the ball game. 58-36 with 1:38 to play. Over the left side, they give it to Hall. And around the perimeter right is DeWeese. Trying to get around Hughes. Underneath, there's a shot put up and in.
Basket,
McClellan getting the basket. 58-38, 1:20. Here's a shot by Hughes, an air ball. Put back up, and no good by Delk. Thought she had that one going down, but it came out on her. Butler County back the other way. DeWeese has it. Gets rid of it to Audrey DeWeese. Got Andrea and Audrey DeWeese. I guess they're probably twins out there. Can't you tell? And it's stripped loose by Delk. Down to the floor is Hughes. Back up court it comes to Delk. Delk drives, throws up the shot, and she's fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot a couple. And a foul on 15. That's Aubrey Hall. They've got an Aubrey Clark, an Aubrey Hall, and Andrea DeWeese, and Audrey DeWeese. Keep up with that. Yeah. 2 shots for Carly Delk.
Probably just point and say, hey, you, in practice instead of trying to remember the name sometimes, right?
Yeah. Carly gets her first point of the game, and it's 59-38. Second shot of the way. Good. Nice spin shot by Carly Delk. 60-38. 50 seconds to go in the ball game here. And driving with it is DeWeese. Going to get a foul.
I think that's on Hughes reaching in as she was driving to the basket. And that'll put DeWeese at the line. It's a 1-on-1 situation.
DeWeese will step line, shoot 1 and the bonus.
And the shot goes up, and it's good.
One of the things we do defensively really well is we reach in from a help position and knock it away, deflect it, but we don't have to do it now, up 21.
Yeah, that one spins out. Rebound to Delk. Outlet pass comes to Rice. He drives strong to the bucket, puts it up, a foul. It'll be on Andrea DeWeese.
Foul zone number 1, Andrea DeWeese. That's her first.
It's hard to tell these young kids that haven't been playing very much just to pull it back out and dribble it out.
Yeah. Liberty Rice at the line. Shot is up and rims off. Rice and Emma Hughes, the only 2 freshmen on the Trojanette squad. And Rice is back at the charity stripe. Shot goes up and it spins out. Rebound taken by Butler County. That's Aubrey Clark. 34 seconds to go. Barren up 60-39. As they drive it into the lane, runner no good. Rebound in there by Eve Jackson. 3-on-2 break. Jackson sends it down. Hughes throws it up, hit the left side of the rim. And on the move down the right side is DeWeese. DeWeese stops, fires a shot. It's blocked. Now 13 seconds, picked off by Delk. Going all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. Carly Delk. getting a field goal. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. The Trojanettes win 62-39 over Butler County tonight. As Butler County falls to 3-7, Trojanettes improve to 6-4. And we will come back with the Coca-Cola postgame report in a moment as you're following the Trojanette Classic on 103.7 Nash Icon.
Great news. Any size ice cold and refreshing soft drinks are still just $1 at McDonald's every day.